Facing right now. I'm happy that as cohort partners with MAPA and PACA, that we have worked in our different projects or in our different activities under this project to deliver our own contributions to how best we can work towards electoral reform. For Mercator, this is not a field that is new. Mercator has been very committed, especially since 2010, to supporting electoral reform. And I know that Dr. Shetima here has been personally involved with helping to achieve this. PLAC was part of PAG, which Mercator Foundation not just supported, but was part of initiating its origin. We're hoping that TAG will revive someday, but certainly there is no shortage of commitment in civil society to supporting electoral reforms in the country and supporting a better election for Nigeria. And as we head towards 2027 general elections, I think all of us who are in this room know that there are challenges ahead. It is going to be a very crucial election, and I think it's very sad all the time for us to say it's going to be a defining moment. When we had elections in 2011, we said it was going to be defining. In 2015, we said it was defining. And frankly, 2015 was a defining election for the country. It was the first time that an incumbent would lose an election in the country. And we had the opposition win elections in 2025. Some people are not very optimistic, and I know that when Professor Okuye went to the ICC to challenge those who were conducting the elections and those who were challenging and those who were seeking to win, he came out unscathed, but we were all happy and pleased with the way that the elections in 2015 was organized. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure I can say that we're happy with the consequences of that election because we had a president who was elected who, to be very polite, I would say was a disaster for 8 years. And that is where we are today with continuing the conversation on electoral reform. As we head towards 2027, it is clear that there are challenges that needs to be addressed, and we're happy that the Mercator Foundation has helped to go back into history, looking at the electoral reform suggestions that have been made to enable us to provide materials and knowledge to the policymakers who are going to be defining the framework or policy framework for the elections in 2027. PLAC has been very much involved with the two committees on electoral matters in the Senate and in the House. Indeed, we had 2 meetings last week looking at how we can approach the issue of electoral reform. One of the decisions, of course, is that rather than seeking to amend the Electoral Act, that you have a repeal and reenactment of a new Electoral Act 2025. To that end, both committees in the House and in the Senate have decided to hold a public hearing. I think that public hearing is coming up on Monday, October 13th at the National Assembly. And then they will follow that immediately with the retreat of both committees, which will be happening, I think, in Akwa Ibom State between the 16th and the 19th of October. Festus, I'm sure you're going to be joining us in that, because Festus sitting here has been very much involved on the technical side, and for us to understand some of the challenges that we have faced in recent weeks in terms of